Hi, my name is Sylvia. Welcome to my art channel. Today I am going to show you how I put together these little plastic Christmas ornaments. I thought I was getting glass ones and ended up just getting these little plastic ones. They're the kind that, well, okay, they're the kind that you can put stuff in. I guess people put candy in them or little treats or something, but I wanted to paint them and they are not easy to put together. So, all right, so click together and I am going to paint over these to make some inexpensive Christmas ornaments. And I already have a few of them painted. So I got this one. It's not varnished yet, and I'll probably just use the Liquitex gloss varnish for that. This one I did as two separate halves, and I had a really tough time putting the ornament back together, and I don't like the way it looks. It doesn't match up. Granted, you probably will only see one side, but I don't care for it. And then I have this blue one. And this blue one I actually painted like this upside down on an egg crate, and it toppled over, so it has a spot in it that I think it's right here that's kind of messed up. And then I have this one that I painted last night. It looks pretty cool, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you how I paint these and how I hang them to dry. So let me take you to the table and let's have some fun exploring, creating, and making art. Okay, so I have these little stands. These came from Molly's Artistry off of Amazon. That I have 4 of them, and they are really cool. The paint peels off really easy to keep clean. And then I have a cooling rack that came with my little toaster oven that I set up on top of them because these bubbles are pretty big. So so then what I did is I got a toothpick, right? And I'm putting the ornament down below and putting the toothpick in the hole of the hanger of the ornament and turn it to where it is across the crates, and that's where I'm going to pour my bubbles. Okay, camera still? Okay, all right, so the first one I am going to do, I'm going to cover with white, and basically I'm pouring over the crate, and I'm going to lay a white base coat. Yeah, I'm going to lay a white base coat, and this is just Artist Loft paint that I thinned out. It does not have Floetrol on it. It's just water and paint. So I'm putting that on there first as a base coat because the paint flows more easily that way. And I'm going to really quick, because I try not to waste paint. I'm going to really quick take the paint that's dripping and put it on some of the blank spots. It's a little cumbersome with this crate, but I have really not found an easy way to do this. Like I said, I used my egg crates to do this the first time, and it just did not work. It fell over and it it had spots in it that were not pretty. So just let that drain down, and I'm going to scoop up the leftovers, the drippings, because paint, you know, is expensive, and I want to be conscious of not wasting. All right, okay, so got that done, and now I've tried a dirty cup and it works okay, but I like to pour the paint just straight out of the can. So this, I will list the colors in the description box below, so that if you want to try this, you know what colors I used. So I'm going to put my red on there and just go crisscross across the top. And the ornament actually hangs off of the top a little bit, so it's going to cover everything in there. Okay, so I have the red, and now I will put pearl white on there. Should I do it the other way? Nah, I'll just do it the same way. Okay, so just drizzle pearl white in between the crate, just down there like that, a little bit over on this side. Just let it drip down. And then I'm going to use metallic red. And I think I need to stir this up a little bit because I hadn't used it much. So the consistency, it piles for a couple of seconds and then sinks. So that's the consistency that I use for these. Oh, I don't know, that looks pretty already. I might just leave that instead of putting this metallic red on there. That is really pretty. Yep, I think I'm gonna leave it. It already has that, it already has the pretty stripes, and it has the metallic white, so I'm just gonna leave that. So my second bottle, I'm going to do a black base, and again I have my black base. I'm going to just cover it for easier flow. Black base is a little bit thick. All right, come on. All right, I'm gonna, woo, okay, maybe something was stopping up the hole. Okay, scoop some off the bottom and fill in some of those blank spots. Good. It's dripping onto my red. Try not to do it too much. Okay, other side. Okay, come over here, drip it down. It seems tedious, but maybe more so just for me while I'm on camera. So, okay. Then scoop up the paint, put it back in the bucket so that I can use it again later. Okay. Try not to get any of that white in that's on here. Definitely not the red. Okay, turquoise, silver, and I'm going to try to use a cell activator actually this time. So I'm drizzling turquoise on here. I love turquoise and black. It is so pretty together. Okay. Turquoise, silver, I'm gonna go this way this time. And then I'm going to use a Payne's Gray, Amsterdam Payne's Gray cell activator. Or not. Wow, that seems really, no. My tip must be, whoop, yep, it must be clogged up. Okay. All right, so do the Payne's Gray cell activator. I don't know what's wrong with this. Oh, beautiful. And then I'm going to use my little tool that I bought on Amazon. They have all different kinds of sizes. This seems to be my favorite. And I'm just going to gently blow. Maybe I need to blow a little bit harder. It's not creating cells, but is blending the colors. Okay, so I'm gonna blow some down here too. Oh, that's pretty. And I need to blow some on this side. So I'm just going to hold it right here. Oh, I'm blowing it into the red and I wanted to save that. Okay. I think I'm just gonna let it drip because it's looking pretty. So, okay. All right, so I'm letting it drip, and before I go away, I will take a little spatula and I will scoop any extra paint off of the grid as to not let the paint drip from the grid onto the ornament. Do it on both sides. Okay, not much on there. So anyway, then also at the bottom, and I already did this, there's drips that will come down, and I take my spatula kind of like this, if you can see that, and direct it towards the middle, because it will have a big lump of paint coming down as it's drying. And I think you only have to do that once. Wait about half an hour, do that once, and you should be good. Maybe twice. Kind of like what Canilla Sirocco says, you know, scrape your paint, wait 10 minutes, scrape it again, and a third time, and you should be good. Anyway, so these are my ornaments, and I will show you the dried results. Okay, I'm back with the finished product with the dried results, and this is the turquoise, silver, and Payne's Payne's Gray. That I used the Payne's Gray cell activator, and it didn't create cells, but look at these crazy cool patterns that it created just by blowing on it and letting the cell activator run down the ornament. I think that is super cool. Very random, very unique. And then I have this red one that we did, or that I did. My candy cane ornament. Very pretty. And these are the other ornaments that I made down here. This one has copper, gold, and phthalo blue and metallic blue. This one is silver, metallic white or pearl white and blue. I can't remember which blue I used on that one. And then green, silver. Two different kinds of green and silver. I really like this one. And with the drippings from all these ornaments, I made little 3-inch rounds. And the way I do those is I take tape and I make a little butterfly handle out of them, out of the tape, and I stick it on the back of the wood round. Then wherever the paint is, I take it and I dip it into the paint and pull it back like this and let the paint run off a little bit, and that's what creates these cool little patterns. And these little 3-inch rounds are great for selling as pieces. I sell them with a little wood easel as minis for people that love the art but can't afford a large painting. But they're also really nice for stocking stuffers or for Christmas party gift exchanges. So I made a bunch of these, and I try to keep these rounds on hand anyway to dip into excess paint and make these mini paintings from any of my art that has a beautiful drip and overflow. Besides making skins for jewelry, I make these little rounds from paint that drips off. So anyway, this is it. If you bought these kind of Christmas ornaments that have that little tiny part to hang your ornament, and you're thinking, how in the world am I going to pour over these? I hope that this video was helpful to you and that you create some beautiful art with it. And until the next video, I wish you love, joy, and peace. And I hope that you continue exploring, continue learning, and continue making beautiful art.